I don't know how long Lucia's quest is. We'll find out. But probably like 2-3 hours. That's like the standard nowadays for these stories. So we'll see. I don't know what this even will be about. Like, what can they tell us about Lucia? I feel like we know her whole story just from the main story yesterday, but who knows? Well, Lucia said she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? I'll stay up late tonight. Yeah, I'll do that anyway. You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to their training, so we should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake early. I can tell you you're not really listening. Just be careful out there. And remember, you can always come to me if anything happens. Sure, Wise. Sure. Why is she knocking on my window? Oh.
Well,
She's just here.
I knew you'd still be up.
What up?
Yep, this is still early for me. I'm quite the night owl.
Yeah.
Perfect. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
What? Yeah.
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck? It was going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked.
Bro, what the... Okay.
Oh, do you happen to know if you tie both ends of a specter's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
What the fuck are you...
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from? What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit,
She's insane.
these ordinary inspirations are just not enough. The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before? Proxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack?
If I could access the Spook Shack, I would. Devs, get on it. I need that forum to be real.
I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
Uh-huh. Oh, is this what what the quest is about then?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Belle! She told us that... What?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait.
Yeah.
Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
Maybe?
Anything's possible in the Hollows. If ethereals could talk, I'd ask the Fawns why they always flash their red lights every time I walk by. I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But
Yeah.
right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now. Before diving into the Hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Who's Fluffy? Who is Fluffy?
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
What? Oh, is that the pet store?
I'm going to buy a toy. What? A toy? Did you get a pet? Not yet, actually.
You are... She's not trying to tame an ethereal, does she?
Welcome in. Looking for for something special today? If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get? Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true!
Okay. I'm sold.
Well, if Fluffy's shopkeeper says so, then it's gotta be true. Plus, Karen herself is... Yeah, I trust her.
Yeah, she is. She's a dog. Yeah, we know.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup. I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned.
I don't
some have
think
been
that's
on their
what
own
she's
since they were
talking
born.
about.
If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time.
She's trying to tame an ethereal dog, isn't she? Oh my god. Oh my god.
What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies. I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Karin leans in for a sniff as she introduces the treats. Oh.
Sorry, the smell got me. That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater. I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
Okay.
This looks great. But is it sturdy enough? I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though. Chestnut's a big girl with a big girl attitude.
Oh, why does she want an ethereal dog? I'm just... why?
Oh, that might not work then. Let me think.
Actually, I'm not gonna say why she might want it, but... let's move on.
Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups.
Okay.
People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot. Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
Sounds really weird.
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
Bro, we know what you know what you're talking about. We know.
I'll take this one, please.
Oh, just a chicken? Alright.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours. Oh, it definitely will.
Lucia takes the cushion Karen recommended and rushes off toward the hollow. Of course. Better catch up quick. Of course she's going towards the hollow. Why wouldn't she go towards the hollow? I'm gonna eat Hari into the team? What?
My dream seems to have become a reality.
My god, wait, I actually... Can we look at her? Oh my god. God damn. She's not real. That's not.
No matter where we go,
Um,
meeting you is the real reward.
Can I switch to this, to my Lucia? I guess my wouldn't be better yet, at least. Yeah, I'll just run the two of them. It's fine. Yeah, I know.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
It's the only way.
Help! Help! Huh?
Why is he there? Is that the dog?
was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't this many ethereals back then?
Not exactly. But the etheric...
Oh, I killed them too
Thank
fast.
goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh?
Hmm.
Which hot tea are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there.
Okay.
It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
Then why did you chase it?
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler.
What?
Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it.
Then how did...
Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals.
Yeah.
Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
No.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
Huh.
Mister, my friend just saved you. She's trying to learn more about the ethereals so we don't end up in the same mess as you.
You?
Frustrated by the questions from Lucia and that he couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off. Oh, he just left?
Foxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
Yes.
What do you mean? You've always been a little absurd, no? Just kidding. I've gotten used to your unique way of thinking. Ethereals are dangerous, sure, but that doesn't mean strangers are any safer, right?
I mean, true.
I knew it! Now we're totally in sync. Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus,
What?
that investigator earlier was quite the weird one.
Quite an annoying one.
I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Oh, so it is the dog.
Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little hot tea the investigator was talking about?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them.
What?
This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
What? That makes...
Hottie?
What?
Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
Ah. Okay.
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back.
Okay.
And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy
I don't think they care about the toy.
Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby.
And how do you know it's a she?
I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Are you ready for this? Relax. My aim is true.
Don't worry. Like a shadow.
A little reward. Let's see you handle this.
Fireworks! Pretty, right?
Lucia, I'll face the enemy head on. You will rest amidst the ice.
How much HP do these guys have? Like, what the am I doing something wrong? They don't want to fucking die.
Here we go. Where are you going? Watch the blind spots.
Oh. Ow.
Wanna play a game? Bring on the fireworks!
What the fuck is actually... Wow, how much HP do these guys have?
I know you're there! You didn't hide your tail properly!
Did she actually understand that?
Of course! She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
Just give me a
Okay.
few minutes.
Well, this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me. It seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Or... Huh? Because of me or because of Chestnut? But I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here. Oh. Why are we taming an ethereal dog? Where did I go? What the fuck just happened? what happened to me? What the hell? You leave the Hollow of Lucia and return to Salem Bay. What a shame. What's a shame?
Aww. Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Maybe we can try again next time.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe.
Okay.
Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
What?
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night.
Yeah.
The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful Etherial. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment.
Huh. Okay, but it's only when they sleep at night. That's so weird. And kind of feels untrue. Can an ethereal curse your entire, like, a species, I guess, like we can call them, because I assume they are all like goat tyrants and shit.
Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
Uh-huh.
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No.
Oh.
That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them.
Oh.
This staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave this staff to me.
Interesting.
Wait, Lucia. You said the Night Watchers walk into the hollow in their sleep if they dream about the night horror. Have you ever dreamed of it before?
No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal. Almost godlike. That
Interesting.
night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired. Like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other. Like survivors meeting after a disaster. Still cautious, still on edge.
Mm-hmm.
Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
It's so weird to me with the night horror, because like on one end it cursed all of your people and everything, right? But on the other hand, you're happy that it gave you a gift. That's like being happy that Satan gave you a fucking chocolate bar. Like, I guess that would make me pretty happy. Anyway.
So, the night horror was just being nice?
I don't know, but I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all.
Maybe.
And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end.
I know someone who could answer that question. The Creator! Just ask him to refine you so we can speak to ethereals. That's gotta work.
Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Yeah,
Even
true.
among my own people. No one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances out the window. The night sky is beginning to fade. Just a faint shimmer of dawn on the horizon. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. I think this early. You meant this early. You going back to sleep? Nope. I finally got away from home. There's no one to tell me what to do, so it's time to stir up some trouble. Today I'm gonna pull an all-morninger. Yeah, that doesn't sound as good as an all-nighter. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't work. Yeah, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out that whether in the Outer Ring or Wi-Fi Peninsula, Everyone looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping, standing up in the cable car, some stumbling into bamboo charging stations with their eyes barely open, others drifting into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from pulling those early morning hours. No, I think they're just not awake yet. Yeah, that's because, yeah, or they stayed up all night. Really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning. My grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember. Well, when you wake up early, you all... How do you know? Wait, we're getting off track. No. Is Lucia joining the stalker gang? Is she joining the stalker gang? Lucia, stay in the lane. I already have 2 of those. We don't need more. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach at Salem Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn. How do others get animals to like them? I guess we can do that. This guy doesn't have a pet. Oh, here's a bird? Wow. Ah, wanna say hi to her? Hi there, little birdie. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. There may be a chance she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings, and just wants to use me as her personal ride. That could be the case. The little bird pegs the man's ear hard. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Wow, you two are real close. I get it, animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right, I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit, yeah. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me, so next time, if she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. No, don't do that. No worries, everything else is minor. Exactly. It's just a little dog. What trouble could your Chestnut possibly get into? If only you knew, man. If only you knew. Also, is he fucking wearing... Oh no, he has the... Okay, I thought he was wearing fucking socks with sandals, but it's like the other type. I don't know what these are called. Yeah. Dejected girl. Hello? Good morning? Bad morning, unfortunately. Alright, got it. So, what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl walking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what were you trying to say just now? I wanted to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams and then I obey. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. That's kinda crazy. I think you should, like, not do that. I mean, now it might be too late, but... Huh? We are a heartless tyrant with endless energy and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Oh. Of course, I've thought about doing something about it, like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. She needs help. But then I thought, I'm not even as good a swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim? She's insane. She shouldn't have a pet. She just said that she might kill herself with the dog. What the fuck? Who is this? What the fuck? Lucia, please, for the love of God, do not learn anything from this woman here. Yeah, compared to him, Chestnut is actually pretty friendly. Suddenly, a strange smile creeps across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream, and can drag the whole table around the room just cause he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. Why does she have a pet if she hates it so much? Why? When that time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming. Probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent humans, the girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. This example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tuckered out. Then stuff the pillow into her mouth. Why would you? No. Turtle? Hey Lassie, what's up? Hi sir, are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raises its head slightly, nodding gently and acknowledge. It can understand? That's right. Old Buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... You know what? Let's not get into that. Oh, so it's like the really long-living turtle. Turtles are crazy. Because if you get like those turtles that live like hundreds of years, you just get a pet for like the next few generations of your family. It's insane. Your grandfather's good friend. Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them, and they'll eventually understand. So that's how you interact. So that's how you interact with animals. I've still got a lot to learn, but I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me, but how do I gain her trust? How about try to keep believing in her, I guess? So you mean, even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow, so Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good Etherial? That makes sense. Just like what Graham said earlier, Chestnut understood me. Yeah, but the investigator though. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before, and how she treats both of us. I'd like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him, though I don't yet know the reason. As an Etherial, Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. Maybe because it's her usual bedtime, Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. And go get some rest, bro. Alright, Tonight's hollow bedtime tales ends here. Even for a planned all-morninger, this has gone on way too long. I need to get out of here before the Night Emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's any new developments. What magic? Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when the time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. That's kind of impressive. Okay, story part 2. You never needed a bedtime alarm at home. After all, Wise's reminders are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. Lucia sent a message, but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out late having fun again. Wicked. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again. Belle! What?
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned.
Oh.
Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Uh-oh.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia fails silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror.
Okay.
They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no, not long after. People overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
Okay, suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. And following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
What if they drugged him into, sleeping?
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the Ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest.
Okay.
So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
I don't think it's a night horror, but it's probably got something to do with that investigator. They wouldn't show him if he wasn't important. This is the spot I was told about earlier, but this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so. Let me think. Here. Seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces of the chieftain might have left. Okay. Let's do that.
A crossroads.
Unremarkable vegetation. Thankfully there are these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy dense moss around here. It would take at least a month to grow to this thickness and height. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. There's definitely been no one in that viney area. They're covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone would be able to get through there safely. Hollow botany, you know so much. This isn't the right way. Let's go look elsewhere. Can I still check it again? No. Why is it? Oh. Scattered footprints. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Are you sure it's the chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe, searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is unusually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by Ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Oh, but I wanted to check... Oh, I can still check, okay. What is this? I've taken a look. These are indents from fairy serpent explosions. Footprints left by Haskron. Imprints from our body's great shields. And marks carved when Arcavor set down his legs nearby. That's insane. But no signs of humans. No neatly dressed investigators. No barefoot hollow raiders. And certainly no shoe-wearing Ethereals. Okay, nothing. How can you tell all that? Bro. Dude, how much does she know? That's honestly kinda impressive.
The Ethereals seem kinda riled up today.
Huh? How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores?
Yep.
It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Oh my god.
Whoa, you can tell?
Dude, she's actually insane. What's that guy?
It's a hater.
A
Do you
hater?
actually know this Ethereal? Wait, did the chieftain?
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had
What the
turned into
fuck
an
is going
Ethereal,
on?
he would be a far stronger one than this.
Does he like clone himself? What is going on?
Go chieftain, I guess.
High-rank Ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us. This pity, right?
I'm not following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
What the fuck is this ethereal?
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace.
Amidst the ice.
Whoa.
Yeah. Don't worry, one swing will do.
Thanatos Storm!
Get the
Ow. Dude, how do you fight this?
sleep well. This is your last page.
The hunt begins! Drawn
Okay.
from countless legends, melodies, and dreams! It's recover!
Bring on the fireworks!
Oh. Okay. That went nicely. I guess we gotta just parry him in that state. Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers which seem to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all exaltist priests before turning into ethereals. Oh, interesting. Why? From what I know, making hater requires some, prep work, so to speak. It's the exotist exclusive cheese, made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's alright now, and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quick. Okay, I didn't even notice there was a mark. Sometimes Night Watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. Okay, let's take a look around. Yeah, I have a faint feeling that something is making the Ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, we might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an Ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. That'd be Chestnut, huh? Yep. Oh, wait, it was right there. What the fuck? Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the Ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What about that sound, Lucia?
What was that?
Huh?
Oh,
Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you?
how can she differentiate this one from all the other Haris?
Come on!
Is it
let's
just the
follow
size, or...?
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
I guess.
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Whoa.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through.
What the fuck?
Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
You were the one in the rush.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Dog.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we finally here?
Wait, that's
Yeah?
Kieran? And what's that beside him?
What the fuck? It actually took us to a guy? Before Lucia could wake Kieran, more excited Ethereals came swarming in. And Chestnut seems to want to join the fight? Chestnut! I must be dreaming. So Ahati is helping us beat up other Ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut, here I come! Dude, something is wrong with that Ethereal, like actually. They don't do stuff like that. The true question is fucking why. It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia?
Yeah?
What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember.
So probably yes.
I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
Huh.
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me.
Is it that guy?
Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
Why?
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Mm-hmm. Especially when the ethereals come swarming. It really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, People tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first.
Like, I wonder why. What is, like, why? What's the problem? Wouldn't it be good to have someone that the Ethereals don't attack on your team? Like, what's the issue here?
They always say things like, "You'll be fine. The Ethereals won't
Oh, I
attack
guess
you.
that's one thing, but
Just
that's...
hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
Most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with Ethereals. Does that count?
That is pretty strange.
Communicate with Ethereals?
Yeah. He saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with Ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with Ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Kieran points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those Ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion.
I mean, yeah, we know they're not real, but they're like weird power. Like, how the fuck? It's just weird.
I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
Oh, is he look? Yeah, he's looking at Chestnut. I guess so. Yeah, that one is just weird.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This Ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Why is she trying to pretend it's not an actual ethereal? Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This Ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
Yeah, totally.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control Ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with Ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
I mean, Ethereals don't really have minds. They go purely off of instinct, right? Which this dog is kind of weird, but the regular Ethereals just kind of don't do anything.
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Gepetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes.
True, but that's a communication between ethereals, not humans and ethereals, right? Kind of different. But I feel like if you have a machine that can control ether really well, ethereals are made out of ether, so maybe there's something you can do there.
But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Gepetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Gepetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area.
Okay.
But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Yeah, if you control the ether, you could maybe control ethereals themselves. Yeah.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No.
No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance.
Yeah.
What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us?
Uh-huh.
Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
I see.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now.
Okay.
Jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay. I'll keep
Can
you
I
posted
look
on
at the
what's going
device?
on back in the tribe.
With that promise, Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing.
Ether amplifier. This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff, but this one's bigger. Was that ethereal just now also an illusion? Of course not. Those are real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction Kieran went. Actually, my stuff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. Oh. How? Since my stuff can knead ether into a ball, it can occasionally emit an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. How is that controlling? Just kidding. I noticed you've been kinda out of it, lost in thought one minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout, they're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all, could they also know about this stuff passed down from our ancestors? Looks like more ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn toward the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back, and brought along the cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya?
Why is it friendly?
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
Why? This is such a strange fucking situation. At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. It's just as you had imagined, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether formed such a friendly puppy, it's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with ethereals. After you and Lucia spent quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Phalium. What about the device? Weren't we supposed to take care of the device? Weird. Dawn approaches. It's about time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. Lucia?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff.
Because you're talented? I thought you said so,
If
right?
a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down Ethereals, right?
I mean, she did pretty well with that group of Ethereals earlier. Just saying.
Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most Ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
I mean, she has knowledge. That's kinda... If the stuff is projecting ethereal attack patterns to attack, I feel like the person who has the most knowledge about ethereals is the best suited to use it then.
But you really know the Ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off Ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating Ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Why?
Right. You've always had a special interest in Ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow.
I guess, yeah.
Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew.
True.
I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back?
If there is, that would be crazy, because we killed a fuck ton.
If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover
What
all
about
the
the
secrets of
creator?
Ethereals, or if
You know?
the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home.
Maybe.
Can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
I guess so.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
I
Is
guess
that
so.
so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem too bothered herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Hell yeah. Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal. A living ethereal, moving, and it let me pet it on its own volition. Lucia's so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back now, I should make it in time to eat the breakfast Wise brought, right? I'll sleep after eating. Breakfast at night. You sure? Why not? Okay, Art 3. Let's see what happens. While wandering around Phelium Heights, you run into Itari. Now that is a rare visitor. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us all to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message from someone called Kieran and just left right away. Yuzuha and the others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on. What else did she say? If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Adele, you didn't answer my question. Lucia says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. Itari hands over a page with notes, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. Okay, I'm on it. Let's wait until you get back. Then you can tell me what really happened. Whatever she ditched us for had better be worth it. Or else she's going to have to treat us to Yamcha Sen at the very best. Or very least. You sound kinda like Yuzuha when you said that. I can't hide anything from you. I'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut? Great question. Oh. It just walks up to me? Wait, does it actually follow me? It is. Dude, this is so weird. Look, our little guide is in position. Woof. You're so smart. And this whole thing feels so weird. Well, what are you muttering about? We're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me. And our guide, Chestnut. Okay. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with that hollow adventure last time. It's insane.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or...
Our documents. Chestnut left a claw mark here next to some scattered documents. Not bad, Chestnut's markings really help. To be honest, if someone can spot those claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. This is trying positive reinforcement dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average Hati, usually active in the Timesworn Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as the research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? Don't tell me it's Kieran. And that's why we're coming here, because he's a betrayer.
Where are you going?
What's that? Broken phone. A phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally. What a... should we check it out? Lucia immediately turns the phone on. She does know how to use she does know how to use electronics. Has she ever mentioned she doesn't? Thank you for your she's literally on Spook Shack. Of course she knows how to use What the fuck kind of sentence was that? She wouldn't be on an online forum if she didn't know how to use tech. The fuck? Is Belle stupid? What is going on? Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of that Hati to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore, so farewell. What does that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him. Perhaps we'll find an Etherial. Huh? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with Ethereals might have already turned into an Etherial? Are you really upset? No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we'd saved him in time, Wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who was so eager to say their final farewell?
Fall back, Hari. Pretty cool, huh?
Careful. This attack is gonna be tricky.
I like this team up. Etherial with Lucia? It's kind of fun. Oh, it locked. Lost briefcase. Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or Etherial, must be nearby. Oh? Ooh. Rotel didn't turn into... This is the Dullahan, right? I'm really bad with fucking names for Ethereal. But I always remember this one because he has a sword and Dullahan is a blade. That's kind of all I'm going off of.
Are you ready for this?
I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
I don't want to be a toast. Quick.
Well, well, well.
It's Kieran, I told you.
Device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
I told you it's Kieran betraying us.
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
No way. Nobody's seen that coming.
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the hollow because of you?
Ah.
Yeah, I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why
Oh.
are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way.
In the way of
A
what?
few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
I think you are a traitor if you then afterwards kill him. Or try to, at least.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the Ethereals to begin with.
Oh. Oh.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well, well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power.
Okay.
But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself.
Oh, wait.
Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
You know what? Weirdly enough, I want to believe this story more. Because this is what the Exaltists are doing. They like sacrifice fucking people and shit. That's their whole thing. And in turn, the creator refines them and shit, right? So like, maybe the creator, who is obviously like the big guy fucking governing anything in the hollows apparently, maybe he took their deaths as a sacrifice, granting the whole tribe that power. He refined them, you know? Maybe. I kind of want to believe Kieran. Or rather believe, like, it is legit another story. I'm not saying that he's lying about this story being real. It's just that I feel like this story is more likely than the one Lucia told us. Weirdly enough.
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the Ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter.
Yeah.
Disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows. We're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us?
I don't know.
Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the Ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve?
Yeah, and how is what you're doing like helping? Become a fucking proxy or something. You know, like let's just do that.
If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror.
What, are you gonna tell me next that you walk with the Exaltists?
Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going
Swear to God if he's gonna say that.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning Ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate. I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free Etherial. I will not let you take her away.
Yeah.
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
No, I think we should kill it.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower.
Oh my god. It's definitely not a group of exaltists. No.
So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little Etherial you tricked. And you, my new test subject.
Although, technically, would the exaltists even have the way to get these robots? He might be working with, fucking deserters from the military too.
If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
Oh. Alright.
The name of the night, emissary! It's showtime!
Blow him up.
Pretty, right?
A little reward. This is your last page. Hup, here we go. Hup.
Oh, where's they going?
Where are you going? Yep. Evade the
Wait, what is that
enemy's
song?
assault and circle
Wait,
around.
wait, no, pause. Ooh. Why is he targeting the dog? Dude, wait, the song is a bop. Dude, what the fuck?
Strawberry,
Okay.
this one's mine.
Wanna play a game?
Yeah, don't worry. Once the next page is the ending. Here we go.
Like this team is missing something. I feel like if you're running Ikari, you're gonna have another support in need, because I don't feel like she alone is enough.
It'll be over soon.
Why is she not doing the spin? There is a spin.
So that was just a warm-up. Here we go.
Pretty, right?
Yeah. Are you ready for this? This is your last page.
Thanatos Storm! Faithful companions!
Wanna play a game?
As foreshadowed. Yep. Don't worry, one swing will do.
Oh, there he goes.
Chestnut, watch out!
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you.
Ooh.
Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows. Go, little Monty!
Oh my god. Yeah, get fucked.
They are illusions? The real Ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
Yeah.
You freak!
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hotsy?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift.
Uh-huh.
You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift, and you see the city people as enemies who abandoned us.
Yeah.
And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow, and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see Ethereals as enemies, but when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the Ethereals now?
I think these series are pretty cool.
Whoa, that is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when Ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about Ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the Night Horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it. To speak with it. To try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other Ethereals along the way.
Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side.
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much we haven't figured out about her.
Yeah, why is it friendly?
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
Huh. The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an Ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested.
He's... okay.
So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special. A real friend.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense why she's trying to get so many friends. That's right. Yeah, I guess so.
Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends.
Was she gonna treat people like puppies now,
I
bro?
mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart.
True.
Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Huh?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Freak.
Look, I understand that you're out of options and brain cells, but can we please stop with that word already?
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times and it feels like getting brushed by Swordidus's tentacles. Ugh.
Who's what now?
Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye, little doggy. Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she's made her way to a small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither ready to say goodbye. Let me get a picture of this. It is really weird how this ethereal is like real. Because like, I really want to know why this one's friendly. Like that hasn't happened before. Like why?
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow. As far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you. But don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Let me take this picture too. Lucia watches as the little ethereal trots off with the pillow in its mouth. That gentle puppy-like Hattie feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and the natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now it returns to watching, the Night Watchers who gained powers from it. Oh. Do they mean the Night Horror awakens or something like that? Wait a minute. That sounds very bad. I mean, the however strong Night Horror seems, with the ability to enter people's dreams and shit, he's definitely gonna be landed in the top 3 strongest Ethereals, up there with Nineveh and Gepetto. You know? Like, it has to, right? Like, it's kind of crazy. Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first, and we'll be back in a bit. So sleepy, let's take a break. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will we ever see her again? After taking a short break, you are woken up by a sudden phone notification sound. Sure enough, it is a message from Lucia. There she is. Well, you're finally here. Are you all alone?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up. An officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs.
Oh, okay.
That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person. But Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah. We still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers.
Yeah.
It's unsettling.
I mean, you know, it's either the Exaltists, if they... I mean, it's definitely Exaltists if they can get their hands on, like, the max. But if they can't, it's gotta be some ex-military people.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the hollow responded to me. The Hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy!
Yeah, but why? Is it really the night horror? Because it said that something awakened. It might be it.
All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential.
Yeah.
You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the night horror too?
Maybe?
If you really could talk to the night horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes Etherial see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into Ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions.
If you're about to say that you want to be friends with the night horror, I swear to God.
Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just
Okay,
like the
never
first
mind.
Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Wow, that answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still so much left to learn. Time for a break. And then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return to the Night Watcher tribe, and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. Fair. A few days later at Sibian Temple late at night. Belle, ever since you came to Yunque's summit and started following the same strict routine as your senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. Don't tell me you and Lucia made plans to become night watchers together. Yep, let's head out now. I don't believe Belle would go anywhere she can't get Yamcha Sin and noodles. Alright, Minato seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately, and make sure you get to bed early tonight. Wise. I can do whatever the heck I want. You can't tell me otherwise. Minato. Roxy, Lucia seems down lately. Yuzuha and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, I've seen her posts. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? It's possible. I just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over now. Okay.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like,
oh, what the fuck, you're behind me.
with Ethereals, we can never quite follow her train of thought.
Yeah, that's a difficult thing to do, man.
But as her human friends, everyone really likes her.
I mean, yeah, Lucia's nice.
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material, but the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
And just don't give it to smaller pups.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
No.
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Okay.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Karin falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine Thyren standing before her. No! Oh no, this will be the worst misunderstanding in history. Oh no. Karen will think Manato's the dog. Oh no. Oh no. Cause he's big and he... Oh no. It's over.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convinced Karen the toy wasn't meant for Manato. Karen apologizes 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
Alright.
Canine thyrans aren't puppies either.
True.
Yup. Fierce canine thyran or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Manato glares helplessly at his friend.
Alright. Back on topic.
Rats.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories.
That's often the case. If you just post something dumb as hell, people will like it.
Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
That'd be wicked.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
A hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
wait. This is what you've been stressing
Oh
over?
my god.
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual hottie using just the staff and a notebook.
Interesting.
If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hotties appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
What would it be then?
I trust your judgment.
The create.
But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
I mean, an all-powerful ethereal. You know, what if it is literally just the create? I'm sorry.
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
Bro. You already promised Wise you'd sleep early today. Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little note. In the night sky of the unknown, and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by this Thyran girl full of curiosity. And that's it. That was a pretty good fucking quest, dude. Not gonna lie, I liked it quite a bit. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun.